Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Number 24 makes his big league debut right after this. Number 24 gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all four quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number
set to get his evening at the plate started, Alex Gordon. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike three called on the slurve that time, and there are two down. And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Standing in now, Whit Merrifield. Merrifield behind, a ball and two strikes. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Royals go down 1-2-3. Nothing for Kansas City in the first. Jake Junis is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Batting second.
So stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. On a line, that's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Will Mendez hit sharply toward the right side. Soler is there, two down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Hector Morales.
Striding into the box, Hector Morales, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Mondesi picks it up. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. In is Jorge Soler. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Hunter Dozier. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike two. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. 2-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. So coming to the plate, Ed Cruz, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Luke.
At the plate, Luke Voit, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Don't you think about that? You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row as a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Aviles, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. 1-1, here it is. To short, hit hard. Mondesi brings it in. The throw will go to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. So digging in now, Jed Lowry for his career in this matchup. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Voit over at second. Aviles is over at first with 1 away. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting 9th.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Standing in now, number 24. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Detroit. So striding in, Ryan O'Hearn. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Jorge Bonifacio.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jorge Bonifacio. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
At the plate, Jake Junis. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1, 2, 3. They trail this one 1-0.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their third turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bonifacio is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Will Mendez.
Next up for Detroit, Will Mendez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Yanked on the ground down the line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Into the box, Hector Morales. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Soler is there, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out. Digging in to try it again, Adalberto Mondesi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
One away for the Royals here in the fourth, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle, gloved by Lowry. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, with Merrifield.
Now in the box, Whit Merrifield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Cruz, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They still trail 1-0. Now batting, Ed Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-2. This is line to left, and Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, you see what you get when a savvy vet gets ahead in the count. He was sitting on that pitch the whole way and gave it a long ride. So long. See you next time.
In now, Javier Aviles. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
So he sets him down swinging. Jorge Soler is retired to lead off the 5th.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Hunter Dozier. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
This is line to left. Aviles is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Standing in, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Now here's the Detroit pitcher, number 24. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the pitcher reaches base to start the inning. That means they'll flip the lineup card with a man aboard and nobody out. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Ready for another shot now. Number 43. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the 2-1. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Into the box, Jeimer Candelario. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Will Mendez.
Into the box now, Will Mendez. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 29 home runs for him on the year. And the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. In now, Hector Morales. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we'll employ the use of our Show Track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Eric Skoglund gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Skoglund.
Standing in now, Ed Cruz. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voit. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And the runner back. 4 runs here in this half inning. Runners going. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, Javier Aviles.
Into the box now, Javier Aviles. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 5 innings complete. The Tigers. Stepping up now, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Popped him up. Candelario has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Lowry's got it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Your attention, please.
Number 1 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hard ground ball to third. Throwing the dirt as this pops right up over his shoulder. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Now
man, you talk about a ball playing the man instead of the other way around. That's just what we got right there on that throw. Looked like the ball just got on him before he had a chance to make the play. One of those tweener throws that just ate him up.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1 left for Kansas City. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Number 32 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. The 1-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Bounce to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So here now is the pitcher, number 24, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Hard hit ball to short. Mondesi scoops it up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 43.
Now at the plate, number 43. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Slow roller down the third baseline. Dozier picks it up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
With Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Whit Merrifield goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Jeimer Candelario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard liner towards short. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box, Will Mendez. Hard liner to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Digging in now, Hector Morales.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the 2-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box now, Ed Cruz. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Morales rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just one out.
In now, Luke Voigt. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Number 63 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 63.
Javier Aviles will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Merrifield picks it up to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Tigers 9 and the Royals nothing. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Ready once again, Ryan O'Hearn. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're down 9-0. Stepping into the box, number 24. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far, his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for Knox. He'll get in the car today with a nice smile on his face.
Stepping in now, number 43. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Into the box now, Jamer Candelario. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Bonifacio ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Standing in now, Will Mendez. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the second run will score as well. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Into the box, Hector Morales. A line shot to third base, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. Tigers are out in front. In now, Jorge Bonifacio starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he popped him up. Right fielder coming on. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. Number 11 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Royals. Number 11.
Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The left fielder, number 4. Alex.
Royals down to their final out. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this 1-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Tigers smash the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Number 24 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he tosses a complete game 1-hitter. Jake Junis permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.